Hi friends, welcome to my channel Tech and Art. Today I'm going to discuss about the SQL Server export and import data. So this is the SQL Server wizard from where you can export the data of the SQL Server database. It's a very good tool. You can export data or you can import on any database. So we'll show you how to do that. Let's start So this is my SQL Server instance tech01 and the database test db2. So I'm going to exporting the data of test db2. So for that you need to open this wizard, right click on database task properties task and then click on export wizard. So this is the wizard of export the data. Here you need to give the the source location, I mean the source SQL Server, and as well as the database name, which database you want to export the data. So you need to provide the source SQL Server as well as the database name. Just click on next. So here you need to give the destination. You want to import the data on any database, or you can extract the data in a file also. So here I'm going to extracting the data in an Excel file. So give the Excel file location where you want to store the data locally in your drive, and give the file name as well. So I'm giving the test db2 Excel file. Here is the two things. You can you can code it according to your choice. Also you can write a script here. You can extract the data, or else you can go with the wizard also, right? Click on next. So here is the which table you want to select the export the data. Either you want to select the all tables or any specific table which you want to export the data in a Excel file. You can select it from here. So if I will go with the entire, maybe it will take time because its size is more. So what I will do, I will select the few tables, like I'm selecting here the 4 tables data. Click on next. Yes, so it's a 4 tables selected. If you click on next, it will take you the summary tab. Here is the summary, which table you want, you have selected and all. Click on finish. It will take couple of minutes. Warning error, you can ignore it, or if you are getting any error, you need to fix it before exporting the data, right? So the Excel is saved here. Let me open this Excel. So as you can see here, the 4 table which I have selected, the data is exported in an Excel sheet, right? Let me extract this. So these many data was presented on that table test db2 database. It's exported in an Excel sheet now, right? So this is a very good tool, right, to export any data in an Excel sheet. Let me close this and I will show you the So now what we'll do, we'll import the data, right? The extracted data will import in a database. So if you want to import, then again go to the task and then import. So this again you need to open the wizard, click on next, and you need to give the source source location. Select the same Excel file which you exported a couple of minutes back, and now you need to give the destination from where you want to import this one, either on a same database, or you can create a database also if you want to. Let me create a test database 4, test db4. So my database test db4 created, and as I can see there is no table as of now. So I will import these these tables from test db2 to test db4. right? So I need to select the destination database testdb4. If you click on next, and here from here also you can create directly. I have created database manually, but you can create the database directly from here itself. You want to change the settings, give the database name, that's it. Click on next, and then further you need to click on next. So these many again it will ask how many tables you want to import. So I am selected all and click on next. It will take a minute. Yes, so it's success now. Let me close this one and let me refresh the database testdb4, and we'll see whether the table is there or not. Yes, it's imported. So this is the very good tool to extract the data and to do the export and import. This is the very good wizard actually from the SQL server. So now what we'll do, we will import the database itself. This time we will not extract the data in Excel. So manually I am going to deleting this table from the testdb4. I will show you how to import and export the database. So I am going to taking the export from testdb2 itself. Again it will go to wizard to import the data. So this is the wizard. Click on next, and here you need to give the source location. So this time I will select the source location testdb2, right? And this time I am not going to importing the data in Excel sheet. I am directly going to importing the data on testdb4, right? Testdb4 I have selected, and here I will select the only those tables which I have deleted. The first one I have deleted, so I will select the first table and we'll see whether it's importing or not. So the wizard is success now, and we'll verify whether that table it's imported or not in a testdb4. Yes, so it's imported. So through this way also you can export and do the import on a directly database. And if you want to extract the data in Excel sheet, you can do it, which I have showed you. So basically this is the very good wizard to doing the export and import the data for a SQL Server database, right? Normally we are it's required to extract the data in Excel sheet during the data violation and all we need to fix the the data overflow and things. But as you can see it's coming the all data whatever the present in a SQL database. So this is a good tool actually. So I would suggest use this tool whenever you require to export and do the import of SQL database. So thanks for watching. Have a good day. Hope it's cleared. We'll meet you again in the next video. Bye bye.